Hall Bikes. It's who we are. It's what we do. Daily Direct. At Hall Bikes Daily Direct, we are specialists in shipping motorcycles, ATVs, snowmobiles, and other motorized sports vehicles. Personalized professional service for rallies, internet purchase, custom trips and tours, and commercial and personal transportation.
All of our drivers at Hall Bikes are motorcycle riders themselves, so we understand what you want when shipping your pride and joy. We offer excellent customer service, a fair price, on-time delivery, and your vehicle delivered safe and sound. We want you to be 100% satisfied with our service from pickup to delivery.
Your vehicle is stored in our climate-controlled warehouse and shipped in our enclosed trucks, where they're protected from inclement weather. Hall Bikes is fully licensed and insured. Unlike other companies, insurance is included in our price. Whether you're going to a rally, buying a bike at auction or on the internet, or planning a fly-in ride, our customer service reps will help you plan each step along the way. We baby your baby. Your vehicle is secured using a specialty shipping system in enclosed trailers, which have been designed and tested to protect against damage and wear. Our drivers provide detailed inspection reports to the shipper and receiver with each move. For logistics and security, our trucks are satellite tracked. Because we only haul bikes and sport vehicles, your bike is never transported with heavy machinery, livestock, or somebody's furniture. There's no need to drain fluids or disconnect the battery. Upon delivery, we roll your vehicle off our truck ready to ride. Hall Bikes. It's who we are. It's what we do.
Welcome to Daily Direct Hall Bikes. I'm Ken Durick, co-owner and founder of Daily Direct. We're excited to have you join our team. So that all drivers have consistent training, we've prepared a short video to help you get started. Let's go through the process. Drivers contact our dispatch office every morning by 10 a.m. to report on what pickup or deliveries were completed the previous day. When you pick up your trip packet, you'll receive 2 copies of your trip itinerary, including your ETA requests, one for your purpose and one for the customer's ETA, COP and COD pickup receipts, and inspection reports. You will also receive a payroll worksheet, maps or directions, blank bills, and add-ons. You will back up your truck to the dock to prepare it for loading. For your safety, when lowering the liftgate, never stand behind it or underneath it at any time. When removing or replacing the safety chains, always walk around the liftgate. Our original inspection is done at the time of pickup of the customer's vehicle. At this time, you will perform a re-inspection of the vehicle at the terminal before loading. After the re-inspection, the paperwork is then turned into the Safety and Compliance Department. Your ETAs and trip itinerary will then go to the dispatch office. Then the vehicles are loaded. All preliminary strapping is done in the warehouse before moving the vehicle onto the truck. Depending on the vehicle being loaded, there are a number of ways to strap it into the truck, so let's run through the process for each of them. For a motorcycle, prepare by using the soft ties to strap the front of the motorcycle. What's key is to have 2 sets of straps on the front end of the bike attached to the triple tree, fork shoulder, or handlebars. The ideal location for the soft tie straps are the triple trees on the front end of the bike. Although on some bikes, we use the handlebars as shown here. For custom bikes and on any parts that are polished and not chromed, make sure to use the neoprene sleeves over the soft ties. For secondary strapping, attach the soft tie with whip. The ideal location is to the fork shoulders. On BMWs and some sport bikes with a lot of fiberglass, we use the Canyon Dancer straps. These provide a tie-off point for the vinyl-coated hooks. Now proceed to the back of the bike, adding soft ties with whip to the swing arm at the back of the bike. Or you may attach them to the frame or through the rim and rear tire if need be. Choose this strapping technique when you have a custom paint job. Some rear rims are solid, which prevents them from being anchored through the rear tire. In this case, or when you have a bike with a higher center of gravity, like a bagger or dresser, you can then attach the straps to the grab bar underneath the tour pack as the preferred location to anchor it securely. You'll learn more about the specific bikes and strapping locations during your individual training sessions. Next, you roll the strapped bike onto the gate of the truck. Put the kickstand down and the bike in gear so it doesn't roll back. As a rule, there should be no more than 2 bikes on the gate at any given time. Keep one hand on the bike, preferably on the brake, and the other hand on the liftgate controller. There are 4 buttons on a controller. One makes it go up, one down, and the other 2 are used to pause fluid going into one of the cylinders. Use this to level your gate and straighten it out if one side is moving faster than the other. Load the bikes from the front of the trailer to the back, turning them into the walls and alternating bikes in the opposite direction. That is key for optimal utilization of space. For demonstration purposes, we are tying the vehicle in the back for a better view. Hug the wall with the bike each time you load it, turning it as close to 90 degrees as possible to move it into the correct position. Put the kickstand down before strapping. Squeeze the spring clip and insert it into the wall first, then push the pocket side in and release the spring clip. Grab and pull to make sure that it has locked into place. The direction of pull or tension should always be towards the pocket. The cam lock release should be facing outward or toward you for ease of release. Typically, you'll attach the red strap on the right and the black strap on the left, but the most important thing is that the direction of pull is towards the opposite side of the spring clip. Pull the handles of the cam lock straps to cinch them tight and slightly compress the front end of the motorcycle. When using ratchet straps, thread the whip through from the back to the front. Pull the slack of the whip until it is snug and then release a couple of inches. Then pull the handle of the ratchet multiple times until you make at least 1 revolution. The handle of the ratchet should be facing outward or toward you for ease of release. Then use the wheel dolly to turn and spin the bike the rest of the 90 degrees to get it into position. Once the bike is upright and the cam straps are attached, put the kickstand up. When unloading, walk to the back of the truck, open the gate, and turn on the strobe light safety switch as soon as you can, as other drivers will not be able to see your hazards once your door is open. Unhook the safety chains and remotely lower your lift gate. It's very important that you always walk around the lift gate and never underneath it. Enter the truck and put the kickstand down on the bike. Loosen your straps on the rear of the bike first, then the secondaries on the front of the bike, and finally the primaries on the front of the bike. Then tip and release your cam lock from the wall of the truck. Detach the soft tie with whip from both ends of the bike. Sit on the bike and with one hand on the brake and one on the controller, lower the lift gate. Then put the kickstand down, dismount the bike, flip the tail on the ramp down, sit on the bike, put up the kickstand, and carefully roll the bike off the ramp. Have the customer inspect the vehicle upon delivery and ask the customer to sign the paperwork, including the delivery receipt, as well as the inspection report, confirming that he received the bike in the same condition that it was picked up in. The pickup customer will get the pink copy of the paperwork, and the yellow copy will go to the delivery customer. If the customer has a discrepancy, it must be noted at time of delivery on the discrepancy sheet. A brand new inspection report will be used to note any discrepancies. Title it Damage Claim Inspection Report. After you've completed your pickup and deliveries, return to the terminal and check with the dispatch office to turn in your trip paperwork. Now let's go through the process of strapping and securing other vehicles. For a trike, soft tie the handlebars and secure the framework underneath using soft ties with the whips and ratchets. The secondary location to secure the trike would be the axle. Secure it against the wall, front to back or back to front, lengthwise, but never left to right. Always secure straps in a downward, outward, and backward direction. Secure the sidecar as you would the trike and motorcycle, and tie the straps on the frame or axle between the bike and the sidecar. Always secure straps in a downward, outward, and backward direction. Load the sled lengthwise like the trike and sidecar. Use the wheel carriage to move the snowmobile through the warehouse and onto the ramp and into the truck. Or use the 3-plate casters, one under the track and one under each ski. Secure the soft straps to the handle on the nose of the snowmobile, one strap on each side. Or on the metal where the ski attaches to the frame or independent front suspension. And use 2 soft straps at the rear grab bar which attaches to the tunnel. Always secure straps in a downward, outward, and backward direction. The personal watercraft will remain on its trailer and will also be loaded lengthwise. Since the PWC is secured to the trailer, your job is to secure the PWC trailer to our trailer. Strap the trailer to the floor using 2 straps minimum and attaching to the column or tongue of the frame. Then use a minimum of 2 straps attaching to the axle and securing to the wall or floor. Always secure straps in a downward, outward, and backward direction. Roll the ATV onto the truck and position it lengthwise to hug the wall. Attach the ATV with 2 straps in front and 2 in the back. A primary location for the straps is the crash bar, grab bar, utility rack, or exposed frame as shown here. Always secure straps in a downward, outward, and backward direction. Throughout your training, you'll be getting a ton of experience with this process. We hope you found this helpful, and we look forward to working with you. Welcome to our team.